What's up guys, Clay Dragon 29 here, going through another duel with the Assault Rulers. So, going up against Dark Armed Kaiser. Pretty cool name, not gonna lie. It beats mine. My name's kind of shit on here, I must admit. But you know what's not shit? Having a hand that basically sets up for Assault Mode starter straight away. So the one downside of the hand that we have drawn, guys, is that we have drawn an Assault Mode Stardust. But it's okay, because what we're going to do is we are going to banish Tempest and this Assault Mode Stardust. I don't run Assault Teleport. I find it's too slow for the deck. So we're just going to banish those two, get them out of the way. Tempest is awesome because it's going to get us a Dragoonity monster, which is always nice. I mean, everyone loves Dragoonities. They can be annoying, but I don't run like Phalanx and all that stuff, guys. I just run Corsica and Brandy stock, which seem harmless, but they're really not, because they're level 1 tuners, and in this deck, level 1 tuners are basically gold. Because now I can go into everyone's favourite synchro, and the one that you say Fudo overuses more than Jaden's Neos, and that is Stardust Dragon. Enjoy. Now we are going to be trying to trick him here. So I'm going to use Assault Beast effect, sending him to the grave, and I get now an Assault Mode Activate to my hand. So the trick that we're going for here, guys, is trying to make him figure out which one of my face downs is Assault Mode Activate. So I'm going to set Assault Mode Activate first and foremost. Then return from a different dimension. And then to be really tricky with him, different dimension reincarnation, because the thing is that different dimension reincarnation, like, there's no heavy storm left, so I don't know if different dimension reincarnation dies this turn. It's not the end of the world for me. I've got a solid 3 face downs against him. I got decent grave cover, so he is maybe running Dragoonities. I don't know. He may be running Dragon Rulers. I can't say for certain either way right now. All I know is I got a starter. So he is running Dragon Rulers as well. But he's already wasted one of his Dragon Rulers effects, and that's Tempest. So he can banish both of his Tempest from his grave. Ooh, it's a bit of a waste of a Dandelion. So he is running the Synchro build of this deck. Well, meanwhile, I'm going to activate my Assault Mode Activate now. I know that, you know, his field's basically wide open. So he's got 1 Redox, which is going to go back to his hand anyway. So he's actually got a bad hand for the Synchro deck. He's got 2 face downs. Now, one of those face downs will be dealt with by my Assault Mode Stardust. Question is, how do we deal with the other face down? Well, luckily for me, I just drew into Flamvell Guard. So what I'm going to do is now special summon out... Ooh, actually... I'm in a sticky position here, guys, because I could bring out... I could go for game almost. The sticky situation I'm in is that I can bring out Tidal, but in order to bring out Tidal, I need to banish my Stardust, which means if Assault Stardust is destroyed, I can't bring back that Stardust. So what I'm going to do, though, is going to bring out maybe a second Stardust, but I don't want to. I think... Oh, I know what I'll do. Now, guys, I've got a better idea. I'll use Different Dimension Reincarnation. So by sending my guard to the grave, I can get that Tempest that I banished earlier back to my field. Yeah. And then I've got Corsica and Guard in my grave now as my tools, basically, to bring out our good friend, Tidal. So what I'm thinking of here, guys, is that Redox is going to go back to his hand anyway, so it's a bit of a waste on his field. So I think I don't need to go into Big Eye at this stage. I think Dracosack is the better choice. So I'm going to choose Dracosack. So now, obviously, I'll use Dracosack's first effect to get rid of Tempest, because I can still use Tempest. So if he destroys Dracosack somehow, then I'll remove one, destroy one of his face downs. So it's a Draconation. Now, I could negate it, but I'm not going to. Because he can get Tempest back. That's fine with me. He's got a Redox and a Tempest in his hand. I know that much. So I've got Return from the Different Dimension, which I could activate, but it wouldn't really achieve much with the field that I've got. In my grave, I still can't bring out Stardust or anything yet, so I'm going to go end phase, and that Redox will go back to his hand. And now it's his turn. So I've got a pretty decent defense. I've got Dracossack and Stardust Assault mode, and now I've also got a DDR to burn, which will be awesome. So the plan next turn is basically get out 2 more tokens and then pop one of those tokens to pop another face down. What that does then is it sets up Tempest to be special summoned. Actually, no. I want to special summon Tempest next turn, but banish 2 Tempest, here comes his Redox again. He gets Tempest's effect. I'm aware. He acts like I don't run Dragon Rulers. I don't even say effect anymore because they should know. They should be aware that that's what I'm going to do. Pretty much. So he's now going to go into a level 8 monster as well. But I can't really see which one. Maybe Crimson Blader? Just looking at Blader's effect. When he destroys my token, no, a Stardust Dragon in defense. Oh no, in attack. So he's going to try and probably attack my token just so he can get rid of it. Smart play. Probably not the smartest, so choosing Stardust. I don't know, because Stardust is pretty easy to stop with this deck. So first and foremost, I need defense for my Dracossack. So out goes Tidal, and now I've got my 2 tokens again. But the dilemma is that I don't want to get rid of that Stardust from my grave because he may have a trap that stops my monsters. So what I'm going to do is try and take out his Stardust now. I'm going to go with Assault mode first, just to be safe. So then he can stop a Mirror Force, like that. So that's negated. That's out of the way, we don't have to worry about that. With what, your Stardust? Cool story, bro. So anyway, Dracossack can't be destroyed anyway, so move along. Cool. Dracossack right now can't be destroyed by traps anyway, so not really that big of a deal to me. We'll take the damage. Main phase 2, now I've got what I need. So I am going to banish Tempest. Oh, not to hand you. Oh, sorry, far out. I don't like these misclicks that I do. That's meant to be banished. Tempest will now let me go into my deck and fish out a Brandy Stock. Real nifty. I mean, the other thing I could have done was just bring another Tempest to my hand and use Sacred Sword at the 7 stars, but not in that situation. Now, what I need to do is see what potential he's got on his next turn. He doesn't have much potential. I think the only card in his hand is a Tempest. He's got 2 Tempests banished, so I'm pretty sure he's got a Tempest in his hand that he can bring out. No, I'll play this one smart. I'll bring out Brandy Stock. I've got to neutralize his threats, and right now his major threat is that face down. So I'm going to go into a Scrap Dragon so that I can neutralize that threat. So, yep, I'm going to send that to the grave to obviously send your face down to the grave. Doesn't take a rocket scientist, buddy. So, destroy. Anyway, he uses